Okay, and we are live. Hello, 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 everyone. Happy
Oh,
Thursday. It's good to have you all here. Hello, 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 Solange. Hi, EJ.
hello.
Hi, Tosin. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hi, Mafe. Hi, Osta.
Hello.
Yes, guys.
Hi.
Yes, if you're gonna be watching us in the replay, make sure that you give us some love. And those of you who are going to tune in live right away here, give us some love, give us some comments. And you know what? We're always here to give you some value. Okay. Today's topic is all about busting the myths of online business. And I'm sure some of you are wondering, what is this all about? So just calm down, relax. We're going to be talking about a whole lot of things that some of you have been wondering about. I know a lot of you following us in different pages have seen us posting about online business and wondering, oh, what does it take to really, really, come on board in the online space and succeed? So today we're going to be bearing it all. We're going to be opening up the curtain so that you can really understand what it takes to succeed in the online world. Okay. So before I go around the room here, because we have a whole lot of beautiful faces here today, I'm going to quickly introduce myself. So I'm Ishoma, also known as Digital Boss Babe, and I've been working in the online space now for the last 5 years. So it's
Wow.
such a pleasure to be here today. Yes, I can't wait to share more about my journey with you, as well as these beautiful ladies, will be sharing their journeys with you as well. So, without further ado, we're going to pass it over now to Olua Tosin. Go ahead, Tosin, and tell us about yourself.
Hi, everybody. My name is Oluwatosin Ajayi. I'm speaking to you from Calgary, Alberta, Canada. My business is called Oluto's Digital Consult, and I've been in this business for 4.5 years, and I'm so happy to be here today. Thank you.
Awesome. Welcome, Tosin. All right. So, let's move over to Mafe.
Yes, thank you, Shoma. Wow, it's my first time to join in your podcast, and I'm honored to be part of this. So, I am Mafe, and living in Arizona, originally from the Philippines, and I'm working full time here in Arizona for 8 years in a manufacturing company, and I'm married, and I have a stepson. And this business is my side hustle, and this business is already 3 years. Thank you.
3 years. Wow. Awesome. Welcome, Mafe. All right. Let's hear from Osta. Osta, take it away.
Hi, my name is Osta. I'm originally from Nigeria. I live in Manitoba, Canada. I'm a finance professional. I joined this business a year ago, and right now I'm using it as my side hustle, but I intend for it to become my main hustle. I can't wait until I become a job quitter.
Yes. Yes, that is very, very doable here, right? So
Yeah.
welcome, Osta. It's good to have you here. Okay, so let's move over to Coach Solange. Tell us about yourself, Coach Solange.
Hello, everyone. My name is Solange. I live in Montreal, Canada. I work in the financial and I do this business part time. I'm married and I have my entire family here in Canada, so I'm really blessed to have them all here. And yeah, so I'm a coach in the business as well, and yeah, that's it.
Awesome, awesome. Welcome, Solange. All right, so let's move over to AJ. AJ, can you tell us about yourself?
Yes, ma'am. Hi, everyone. It's
Hi.
an absolute pleasure to be in the midst of wonderful masterminders here because this are my let me go straight to the point. My name is AJ, and I am actually originally from Nigeria, but based here in Atlanta, Georgia, of United States. I'm married. I have 3 kids, and I'm also an IT professional. I started this business 17 months ago, almost 2 years now, and Oster said, I can't wait to be a job quitter as well because this business has actually blessed me even more than my IT profession. And I can't wait to actually quit my job. Thank you so much.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. A whole lot of us want to be job quitters. I mean, some of us are already job quitters. Some people want to be job quitters. That's awesome. And you know what? For those of you who are watching us, you're probably wondering, do I need to quit my job in order to do this business? right? We're not saying that you have to quit your job in order to do the business, but we're just saying that the potential of the business is such that it can replace your income, it can surpass your income from your salary, from two jobs, from three jobs, so you don't have to be stressing yourself out like that, working multiple shifts and overtime shifts just to make ends meet, right? You can definitely achieve that with an online business platform, our online business platform. And that's why we like to say we provide soft life packages. Okay.
Yeah.
So you know what? Like the topic already, you can see today we're talking about busting the myths of online business. Basically, to break down the grammar, we're going to be talking about common misconceptions that people have about working in the online space. And you know what? Just to keep this interactive, as you're watching us right now, please feel free to drop a comment in the comment section. Maybe tell us one thing that you've had in your mind that you think, this one thing is what is preventing me from tapping into the online space. Maybe you are one person who is thinking, maybe I need business experience or marketing experience in order to be able to succeed online. And actually, you don't. So that's kind of what we're going to be talking about with the misconceptions, right? So drop what you have in your mind that you think is preventing you from doing an online business, because that's what we're going to be talking about today. Okay. All right. So let's now move back to Tosin. Yes, Tosin, we can see your baby's head over there. Hi, baby.
Hello.
Oh, so cute. So can you tell us maybe what was one big misconception that you had about the online space before you decided to venture into it? Or maybe you even ventured into it just to see for yourself, and then you now realize that, oh, I guess I was wrong all.
Thank you, Judith. So for me, before I started this online journey, like 4 years ago, um, one of the big misconceptions I have is about online world. Like, for me, I see online world like waste of time, like people online, they are not serious. That kind of thing. So like people online are unserious people that don't have doesn't have something to do, because before I started this business, I have a Facebook page, but like the last time I've been on that page, like posting or commenting or looking at something, is far more than 9 years ago, before I actually saw this business in 2020. So I don't like going online. I see it as waste of time. I see online as, something that cannot producing something good. So I'm not an online person at all. I don't even like going there. And I'm not on any social media platform apart from that Facebook, that which I've never been there for 9 good years. And when I saw this business, so this business changed my perspective concerning online, that you can bring us something good from this online, because this online has blessed me and my family a lot. So that is one of my big conceptions I have.
Awesome, awesome. Thanks for sharing that. I just remember back when you were looking into this business, right? And I was looking for you on Facebook, and I saw this old picture of you, and when you see that picture, you think that that's the same person you're going to see now, but then you
That was
realize,
actually my secondary when I was in secondary school, or my first year in university.
oh wow, yeah. I was just like that too, right? I tell people this a lot now, that you might see me come on social media often now. You see my videos, you see us going live like this, and you think that, oh, we've always been social media people. But quite frankly, I wasn't a social media person, right? So just like Tosin, I can totally relate to that. It was because of this business that I started coming out on social media, because I realized the potential to tap into the online space. So if you're that person that has that mindset that social media is a waste of time, you need to change that mindset, because people are using the same social media to make money. Okay. All right. Thanks again for sharing that, sis. Let's hear from Mafe. Mafe, can you tell us one big misconception you had about the online space before?
Oh yeah, because all I thought working online is you have to be tech savvy, because I only know how to open Facebook and the post picture, but the marketing, the how to build your online business is I don't know it. And the marketing, how you promote your business like that. That's how my misconception. But because of the the right system we have, and the tools and the community. What else? The mentorship and the coaches. I was able to build my online business. That's how it is.
Mm,
Yes.
yes. I absolutely love that you said that, because you know what? Even just today, I was talking with someone who was saying, "Oh my God, marketing. I don't think I can do this. I'm not good at it." And I said, "You know what? I'm not good at it either. I'm just like you, right? But I was willing to learn. So if you're willing to learn, then we're going to show you the way, right? You cannot continue to say, "Oh, I'm not good at something forever." Nobody was born a marketer. Nobody was born an online business owner or a coach. Nobody was born a doctor or an engineer or
Mm,
a tech
no.
professional. It's something that you go through a learning process, right? And if you subject yourself to that learning, you open up your mind, then there's so much that you can achieve, right? So yes, thank you, Sister Mafe, for saying that, because with the kind of training and mentorship and coaching that we provide, the sky is your limit, really.
Mhm.
Okay, so let's hear from Osta. Osta, can you tell us, what was the misconception you had about the online space?
Yeah, for me, I wasn't like an online person, although I have my Facebook, I go there often. But it was just to go and like post pictures, read other people's stories and the likes, you know. I didn't know I could do anything like a business online. I've always thought that you need to be tech savvy to be able to run an online business. You need the skill to be able to set up your page, put all those things in place and all that. And I didn't have any of those skills. I didn't know how to edit. I didn't know how to, I only know how to upload my pictures. That's all. I don't know how to create anything to beautify a page for online, you
Yeah.
know. But when I came into this business, I found out that those things were as easy as anything because we were trained on how to set up our page. We were trained on how to make beautiful posters, you know. And I was like, oh, these things I've seen on other people's pages, and I'm like, they engage someone to do it for them, so I can actually do it myself, you know. So online business for me is not just the financial aspect. I've learned a lot of things, and so I tell you, go out there and start your online business because you can learn anything and do anything on your own.
Mhm.
Yes. I absolutely agree with you. Awesome, awesome. Yeah, let's hear from Solange. What do you want to tell us about the misconception you have about the online, or you had about the online space?
Yeah, I think like everyone, I think I was using my Facebook just to connect with friends and maybe families, and then find friends that I haven't seen for a while. And I
Mhm,
didn't know that you could make money with just using your profile. And the other thing as well is that I have that. I thought that I would maybe have to make a list of my friends and my family and then start calling them and then telling them, okay, I've started a business. You should come and check it.
mhm.
And it wasn't that way at all.
Yeah.
That's what I love about this business. It's just that people are coming to us, right? Just because we are posting, and then they're just curious about how our life is changing, and then they're just curious, and then they're just coming to us. It's not us going to them, and
Mhm.
that's what I love about this business, really.
Yeah.
And as well, even if we were on Facebook, you don't want to be friends with everybody,
Mhm.
and you don't want people to see you or doing this and that. But
Mhm.
at the end of the day, you realize that they are not the one paying your bills. They are not the one, seeing you, making your life. So anyway, so you just go there, you learn how to speak in public, and then do your lives, and that's it.
Mhm.
Just like we are doing it now, just like a conversation. We are in the living room and then sharing the blessing that we have. So
Mhm. Absolutely, absolutely. Thank you, Solange, for saying that, because just was it yesterday now or the day before yesterday that I made this post, and that post has been getting a whole lot of views. I didn't even realize it was gonna it was gonna attract so much attention. What the post was about was, I was showing my inbox basically of all the leads that have been generated through our automated system, right? And I had to show that because a lot of the time people always have this concern of, oh my God, I don't know a lot of people. Will I have to go and start looking for my friends, my family to pitch to and bug them, just like Solange was saying, right? So here we don't have to do that because, with the way our system works, people just automatically come to me. And that was what I was showing in that video of all the inquiries in my inbox, right? So yes, that is one misconception people have. And thanks for sharing that, Solange. You don't have to worry about bugging your friends or family or having to chase down strangers or cold text or cold call people. That doesn't happen here. Okay. All right. AJ, can you tell us your own misconception and maybe tell us how you're able to overcome that?
Thank you. Thank you, Shoma. So one misconception about online business that proved me wrong was actually, having to bug friends and families. I was actually scared of that because I'm this kind of person that wants to keep my business to myself. I don't want to have to beg you, because I see it as begging you to make me survive. You understand? So when I started this business, before I started this business, I had to go to my coach and I had to ask her one question. I said, do I recruit people, like ask friends and families to join my business? And she told me no. I actually thought she was lying, but when I started the business, I realized this business has a step-by-step process for us. The system has actually done wonders for us to make it way much more easier than I thought. And at the end of the day, it was actually people recruiting me, not me recruiting people, because they were actually begging me to come tell them about my business, even when the results started to show. This business is something that the result speaks for itself. When people see
Mhm.
the result, they come to you. And
Yes.
this system has put it in place that if you put your mind, like your attention, your focus into this business and get it done within 2 weeks, you start seeing results. I have a lot of people, business partners that have started this business, and within the space of 1 month, they're already seeing results. They have business partners all over the world just because they follow through the training, they follow the step-by-step process we have in place. So at the end of the day, I have people calling me back and forth. My husband is always like, "Who are those people calling you?" I said, "That's the power of automation, because these people are actually recruiting me to come tell them about my business, and not the other way around that I thought I'll be the one reaching out to people." When I first started, my friends and families were just looking at me like, "What's she up to? What's she telling us about?" Because I'm always posting on my WhatsApp almost every day. That is what I use as my status, like almost all the time. But the fear of asking me what's going on, they just kept looking at me and I kept looking at them. So we actually looking at ourselves. But when they started seeing me looking fresh and all dapped up, they started being like, "Okay, AJ, what's going on? Can you tell us about this?" I said, "Yes, what's up?" Now they are the ones recruiting me to tell them about my business and not the other way around. So that actually changed my perception about the online business. I'm like, okay, so I can make thousands of dollars from online business without even stepping my feet outside. So it's actually amazing. And I would implore most people looking at us today to actually give it a try. Thank
Mhm,
you.
mhm. Awesome, awesome. Thank you for sharing that. I think there's a lot of commonality in what we said today. So I hope we've been able to drive home the point. For those of you who are just tuning in now, today we're talking about, busting the myths, which is the misconceptions about the online space. Okay. So for those of you who have been thinking that, oh, I need to bug friends and family, you don't have to. That's what we just heard today. For those of you who are thinking that you have to be tech savvy, maybe you think it's going to involve a whole lot of computer programming or writing code, you don't have to do that here. Okay. And for those of you who are thinking that, oh, you have to be a social media person, well, guess what? We will train you on what to do. Okay. All right. One last thing I'm just going to add to everything that everyone has said so far is the fact that some of you who have been burned in the past, and because of your past experience, it has closed your mind and your eyes from checking out online businesses. And now you have that misconception that, oh, anything online business, I don't want to hear it. It's a scam or it's illegal or it doesn't work. Please, kill that mindset right now because online business, yes, this our online business, it works, okay? And it's very legit. So if it wasn't legit, we will come out here and put our face and be our experiences and our mindsets with you. So yes, you can be rest assured that you're dealing with a legitimate platform here where you can even learn skills. I always tell people this, that you can learn skills from our platform that you can even transfer to other ventures down the road. Okay, we all know that this present day and age is all about tech, it's all about, computer, digital stuff, internet stuff. So if you are just going on the internet just to catch tricks, get entertained, just to while away time, it's time to shift that mindset and find a way through our platform to start earning from the online space. Okay. So
Mhm.
thank you so much, ladies, for sharing that. Now, the other question I want to ask us is, okay, why is it that out of everything else that is in online space, because yes, we all know that if you spend 10 minutes on Facebook or YouTube, you're going to be bombarded with different adverts. This one will say, oh, my business, oh, you can make money with this platform, oh, you can do this. So why is it that out of all the other platforms out there, this one was the one that you said yes to? Let's hear from Tosin. Tosin, you said you've been doing this business for 4.5 years, so tell us why you said yes to this platform.
All right. So for me, this platform, when I saw this business, in fact, when I saw this business, it's not that I'm looking for business, like what other people have mentioned. Sorry. For me, I was not looking for business because I don't even know I can have a business online. So why should I be looking for one? So I'm just a mother of I'm having my second baby around that time in 2020, about to go back to work and out for maternity. And now I started thinking, is this how am I going to do it with two babies, buckling them into the car, with the winter? Because I was actually going back to work in September. And I know even September, sometimes in Canada, we already seeing snow coming. So I was like, what can I do? But I was not like looking for online business. But on this fateful day, I went on YouTube just for recipe, and I saw my beautiful mentor and coach Judith Ishoma talking about this business. And I was like, oh, this person is a Nigerian like me. Let me check it out. And guess what? Before I saw this business, it's not that we don't have a business. We have a family business we are running. We are selling insurance, RESP, life insurance, all these. But this is my husband's business. I don't really go much into it. And the main reason why I'm not joining him is because we have to be bugging family friends. We have to be talking to people. And my husband is a shy person. I'm a very, very shy person. So this business is not going anywhere. We've been running it for years, more than 5 years, and nothing is coming out from it. We keep pushing. We're like, we're going to do it. But the main reason I know that this business is not really doing or bringing out results is because both of us, we are introvert person. We are not, we are very shy, and we have to be talking to people, and it's not moving. And when I saw this one, and I go into the community, I said that I don't have to book family friend to do this business. There's a training in place for me. There's community, there's team, so many things. I have, it's so easy for me to come out of my shell because I saw myself, in fact, so many, like what you're saying, somebody's saying that marketing. I remember when I was very young, I was given an admission to read marketing. I ran from that university. I said, I can't do marketing. I never knew I would come back to this kind of business. I was like, you don't have to be tech savvy. So when I know that I don't have to be tech savvy. I work as an early child educator, and so I just moved myself into teaching profession, and that is what I've been doing. And I'm early child educator here in Canada. So I saw that this business does not require bugging family friend. There is every resources that you needed to be successful in your business is already in the system. All you need to do, trust the system, follow it, do your training, follow the instruction, come to the team meeting. So all these things is why I choose this one, because like what one of my sister with what sister AJ is saying, bugging family friend is so hard. So I love this business because I don't need to bug anybody. So they come to me
Mhm.
and ask, what am I doing? And I put them through process by process for them to get started in their business. Thank you. Sorry for my baby. It's so
Oh,
noisy.
okay.
Oh, nice.
That's
He's
okay.
staying at home too.
Our boss baby.
Abby. Yeah, you know what? I'm happy that you shared that, because a lot of people. I know somebody asked me sometime last year, I think, that this your business, is it insurance business? And it was later I got to realize why she was asking that question. It was because she had already attempted insurance business and wasn't progressing there. So she wanted to make sure she's not entering another basic, right? So yeah, we're not doing the kind of business where you have to go and invite your neighbors, your church members, your colleagues, come to my house. I'm throwing party, I'm doing presentation. You don't have to do all that, right? So I'm so glad that you shared that, Tosin. Now let's move over to Mafe. Mafe, can you tell us, why is it that you said yes to this business out of everything else out there? And maybe you can also chip in what was going on in your life when you started this business. Why were you looking for a change, like, right? So tell
Yeah.
tell us a little bit about that as well.
So prior to this venturing into this business, I was also into selling stuff, selling products. So when you're selling products, it's hard to sell to your friends. I have limited connection, and it's really hard. And I'm too shy to market the product, so I ended using it on my personal consumption. So when my cousin introduced to me this 3 years ago, I was really convinced. I told my husband, "Oh, this is the last business we're gonna join." Because prior to that, we have also that business selling products too, supplements. But it didn't. I earn a little, very little, like coins only, coins. But with this business, I'm so glad that I don't have to bug friends and relatives, and it runs through automation. So we promote this business through attraction marketing, through social media, and uh, it's global reach. That's what I like, the global reach, and you can run it while you're working. It allows you to focus on your family and work in your work because I'm working still full time. Yeah, it's
Mhm.
really I like it. Other
Makes sense.
than selling personal, and then some friends will gonna be irritated with you when you sell something like that, right? So
Yeah,
yeah.
you just reminded me of something. I heard sometime. Um, yeah, if you're that person who has always been pitching your business or your product to your friends and your family, and now they start avoiding your calls, they start avoiding you. But when you run into them, they tell you, "I'll see you when I see you." So thank God that this business does not allow us to be that person that our friends are avoiding. Yeah. All right. So Solange, can you maybe tell us, like I said, tell us your why for choosing this platform, and also,
Yeah,
what's going on in your life when you decided to tap into the online space.
yeah. So basically, before starting this business, I was looking for something additional to add to my day job, and because I've always seen my mom, do something on the side. She was in Amway, and I remember that each month she would ask us, "Okay, what are you going to buy now? What are you going to buy now?" And I didn't want to do the same thing, as her, asking people each time, each month, what are you going to buy? And
Mhm,
at one point of time, I wanted to launch a brick and mortar business, but I didn't have any idea of what kind of product to sell or to buy, and to propose to my clients. And I started, the the I mean the thought of registering the name of the company, and I realized that it was asking me so much things that I just dropped that idea. And when I realized that with this business that told me about, and I saw that they had the product, they had the training, they had everything. So basically, to think about the product, I didn't need to think about registering a company for now. And so I found it really interesting. And then for the cost, um, it is really affordable, because I know that many people, sometimes when they want to do an investment, you know, sometimes they will say, okay, maybe okay, 15 or $20,000 is a lot of money. But I know a lot of people, you have a car, you will invest in a car, but then you start paying your car, but that money is not bringing you any money. So my thought was really, I think, I mean, this is really the right business And I really look at the potential I saw in that. And then this is why I started, because I had everything, given to me. I mean, for overhead cost, which is really low. For if different from if I had to start a brick and mortar business where maybe I needed to rent an office and maybe hire someone to help me in
Yeah.
the business.
Mhm.
Whereas here, I'm the only one. I'm the face of the business, and
Mhm.
it's easier. Everything was provided, so that's why I chose this one over another one, and the business, and I saw the community. I'm the kind of person I like traveling, and so when I saw the different kind of nationality that was there, I was just traveling in the community itself. So that was my place, and I'm really happy to be where I am here. Yeah.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. Thank you so much for sharing that, Solange. Although your audio was a little bit choppy at some point, but I think we caught the point of what you were saying. And I'm so glad that you brought up that point about brick and mortar business, because typically when people want to go into business, they're thinking about, the traditional brick and mortar. Somebody told me the other day that they want to start selling like shoes, different kind of shoes, slippers, that kind of thing. Other people are looking into maybe having like a buying a franchise, which I think we had a guest the other day talking about how he wanted to go into franchise. So the thing with the brick and mortar, just like you were saying, is that it will require a whole lot of capital and a whole lot of operating costs, right? Which we don't have in the online space. I'm not saying that we don't have startup capital or operating costs as traditional business, and the kind of returns that you can make from the online space is very, very comparable to the brick and mortar, right? Remember that brick and mortar is also going to take your time. If you don't show up that day to your store, then you don't make any money. Now if you go and decide to hire an employee, well, good luck with managing your employees, right? Whereas in the online space, you don't have to deal with all these kind of things, so it makes it much easier to tap into the online space and roll with it. So thank you for bringing that up. Okay, so let's hear from Osta. Osta, tell us why you chose this platform.
Okay, before I saw this business, I was at that point in my life where I needed a change. I just wanted a change because I've been in the corporate world for over 20 years doing the same thing, finance, and I just felt that I wanted something different, but I didn't know what to go into. And just like Solange, I wanted to get something that I'll call my own, but I didn't want anything like brick and mortar business because I'm out. Don't call me when it comes to sales.
Mhm,
So I was thinking about what to go into, and I knew everything was online now.
mhm,
But I didn't know how to go about anything online. And again, I was scared of online because online, I've always had this belief that you have a lot of scammers there. So I didn't want to go into a terrain that I was not familiar with.
mhm,
But one of those days, I was just scrolling through my phone, and although I've been seeing these adverts, but I don't even watch. I just scroll past because in my head, all these scammers are here again. But that particular day, Ishoma's video caught my attention, probably because of the name. I've told her before. She bears the same son. She bears the same name as my brother.
mhm,
So I was like, I kind of related to her, and I'm like, okay, let me hear what she has to say, you know. And I heard it, and it sounded like something I would like to do, since I won't have to like go out there to like bug any person and all that. I watched the videos and I saw that this business runs on automation. What that means is that I'm not going to bug any person. And just like Ajara said, they will be the one recruiting me. I won't be the one recruiting people.
yeah,
And then my other fear was that tech savviness I mentioned. And I
mhm,
saw that they had video based training that will teach you step by step how to start this business. And not only that, the community, you have so many people that you can fall back on. Apart from your mentor and your coach, You have other business owners that you can draw from their knowledge. They are always willing to put you through and all that. So I'm like, okay, okay. And another point, before the business, apart from wanting a change,
Mm-hmm.
I was thinking about my retirement.
Mm-hmm.
I found out that the pension I'm accumulating right now will not be enough for me to live the kind of life I want to live.
Mm-hmm.
I want to be living my best life now and even at retirement. So if I want to be living the kind of life I'm living now, that pension I'll be getting at retirement will take me nowhere. So I
Mm-hmm.
said, okay, I better start planning for my retirement right now. And so when I saw this business, I saw that yes, it will be easy for me to build up that fund that I want to use for my retirement as fast as possible. And I don't even have to wait for retirement to start living my best life because I, for one, I love traveling like Solange, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't want a situation whereby after going on a vacation, I come back, I look at my bank account, and I'll start crying. That means I'll start building all over again. I didn't want that. I wanted my time freedom and financial freedom. I wanted a situation where I would just tell myself, I want to go to this place now, and I can just wake up, pick up my bag, and I go without even thinking about taking permission from a workplace or thinking about, oh, do I have enough resources to engage in this trip? No. So this business provided all that. I checked all the boxes and I said, this is it for me. And that's how I plunged in, and I've not regretted since then.
Yes, awesome, awesome, awesome. Thank you so much, Osta, for sharing that. Yes, so you heard her. You can start living your best life now. Don't wait till later. For those of you who have been procrastinating, it's a new year. Oh, you've been procrastinating since last year. We're in a new year. This is a fresh opportunity building that dream life and start living your best life now. So thank you so much, Osta, for sharing that. Let's hear from AJ. Can you tell us why you chose this platform? And you know what? I'm actually curious about something about you because you said earlier that you are a tech professional, right? But you still decided because you know the mindset that we have, right? Especially us immigrants in diaspora, is that the tech sector is where if you're not in the health sector, you should be in the tech sector because that's where the money is. Okay. So why did you still decide to tap into the online space and why did you choose this platform?
To be honest, it's still all about money, money, money. Because when I saw the opportunities this business has to offer you, I knew I can actually make four figures in a day.
Mm-hmm.
And with my tech job, that four figures is gonna come probably in a month. So I'm
Mm,
like, okay, this is gonna give me four figures in a day. I can still add it to my tech job.
mm-hmm,
So that was basically one of the reasons why I started. And my humble self as being this kind of person that loves to do business. I've
mm,
always loved to have something in my own name, something I can be boastful of. Right back in Nigeria, I had a very big cake company that I was running before I came into United States. So the feeling, if you've once been there, you always want to be there. Mine is tough. So I actually wanted something in my name. And when I came in here, I actually, we thought it was greener on the other hand, but it's not. It's kind of yellow. But so I knew. Oh, stop! I knew I wanted something to actually supplement my income. I've done a lot of business and they were just peanuts. Imagine me doing small chops, doing $1, $2 small chops, and any $1 after 10, 12 hours standing. There was a particular day I did small chops of, I think, 100 pieces. I did samosa, spring roll, and I slept for 2 days straight because I was tired. I had to work over the night for 24 hours because I was rolling from the scratch. And at the end of the day, I made $200. I'm like, what's going on? And then I started doing something else. I started selling wigs. At the end of the day, I made $50 per wig, $70. I'm like, what is this? This is not it. Fortunately for me, I was able to find my way into the IT world. But guess what? It was still not cutting it. It was not because they said the more money you get, the more problems you have, or something like that. Because people back at home now knows you work in the IT tech world. Now they know, okay, if we ask you, you should give us. And then it kept on coming like that, and it wasn't cutting it for me. At some point, it actually became something of norms. Like they think I was actually stingy, and I wasn't stingy because I have lots of bills to pay here. I have
Yeah.
lots of bills. I have a lot of responsibilities to shoulder. My husband was also working. My family started growing, but my income was not growing. Before I
Mm-hmm.
started the IT tech job, I had one daughter. She's actually in college now, and then I have a son, and then I had another son, and then I had another. My family is growing,
Mm-hmm.
because me self, as I dey get money, I dey look for problem for myself, you know. But it wasn't cutting it, and then I knew I actually needed something, so I said, okay, I have this technology background. So being a tech savvy was not actually the problem. So when I found out about this business and realized I can actually I saw people making 100, can I mention figures? Five
Of
figures, six
course.
figures,
Of course.
$100,000 in a month. I'm like, if this person can actually do it, that $100,000 is actually my annual pay. So if
Mm-hmm.
this person can actually get this in a month, come on now, we be Ninja.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going for this. And I came to this business because of the money. Because of the money. And I'm getting the money. I'm glad I'm getting the money. I
Mm-hmm.
just started, 17 months, 16 months down the line. But each time I go into the mailbox to pick up my check, I'm always like, oh, mom, we die here. So that is just it for me. It's the
Yes,
money.
so. Yes, so.
Making your money and living your life. Like Solan said, like us, I love to travel, but I haven't been given. I don't have the opportunity because there's so many responsibilities. I have to bring out calculators to calculate everything before I make a move. But
Mm-hmm.
now, I was telling my husband, should we go to Disney World? He was like, okay, let's go, boss, baby. You know, he was like, I'm ready when you're ready. So let us control money, not money controlling us. That is just all about it for me. Thank you very much.
Awesome, awesome. Good, very good one. I love that. You know what? Yes. Those of you who are watching us who are yet to start this business, yes, you're probably wondering what is it about this business that is making all these people always coming on Facebook to come and disturb our timeline. You heard from AJ. If people are making six figures in a month, you Steph, are you making six figures in a year in your business? How many years? Do the calculation. How many years does it take you to make six figures in your job? Do you have to work two, three jobs for 2 years before you make that amount? Because if that's your story, that's a sign for you today that you need to move into the online space. Okay. So thank you so much, ladies, for sharing that. All right. We're almost done here. I hope you guys are having fun with us so far. Keep the comments coming. Thank you so much for all of you who have dropped us some comments and some loves. I see you guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, so before we round up, I want to know, we're going to start back from AJ. Can you tell us what has been your biggest experience or maybe your biggest achievement so far with this business?
My sister, it's still the money. It's still the money. I'm so sorry, but it's still the money. The first time I made $18,000 in a month from this business, I am like, is this real?
Mm-hmm.
The day I started scanning my check and then I was seeing it reflecting in my account, I'm like, is this real? And the other thing is, it has brought out a particular skill in me that I never knew I had.
Mm,
It has pushed me out to the world. It has brought out the outspoken kind of person in me that I never knew I had. I know I talk a lot amongst my friends. Not because when someone that doesn't know me or relates with me sees me, the person is gonna be like, she's very shy, she's very gentle. I'm not gentle, but this business has brought out that aspect that I dream my business, I speak my business.
mm-hmm,
And it has reflected even in my workplace because I remember I was initially an IT auditor, right? The first thing my manager complained about is I hardly talk, but I get my job done.
mm-hmm.
Starting this business has pushed out that personality. It brought out that
The hidden lion in you.
exactly. So when the first day I made my presentation was like, come on, girl, you got this. So I took what I learned from this business
Mm-hmm,
and I applied it to my daily 9 to 5. So
mm-hmm,
this business has done a lot of things to me. It has helped me restore my home because at the beginning when I was doing small jobs and I was not helping a guy at home with the bills, if he comes back home,
mm-hmm.
he is always angry. Oh God, what is going on? I don't have a job. What do you want to do? So at this point, before I'm telling him, let's go for a vacation, it's like, okay, I'm ready. He's happy. I'm happy. It
Yeah.
has restored my home. The love, I never knew he loved me so much. I never knew the love was so, so sweet. Now, before he leaves, he's gonna peck me. "Mwah, I love you." I'm like, "Hey, really?" It's all because of this business. So this business has brought out so many things that I'm always thankful and grateful for. Every time I wake up in the morning, I just say, God, thank you. I always thank my coach as well because I actually, to be honest, I know a lot of people say they've seen this business online. I have never seen it online. Our ad was the first one I saw.
Mm.
Was the very first ad I saw. I was skeptical. I was because of the bugging of friends and family. It took me like several months to actually go back to her to tell her I was ready because I wanted to actually do my due diligence, which I did.
Mm-hmm.
And afterwards, I saw someone else say something about the same business. When I spoke with that person, I realized it was the same business she was talking about. Although I already registered on her website, when I found out it was the same business, I said, no, I'm going to go back to my coach. I am a loyalist. I had to wait for 2 months to elapse before enrolling with my coach. I don't know any of them,
Mm-hmm.
but when I went, I was the one who told her, I said, I am ready. I
Mm-hmm.
went back to her, I am ready. I did my coaching call almost like I watched, okay, I've watched the video before, right? Because I was skeptical. I
Mm-hmm.
registered, I watched the video again within 20, 30 minutes. I scheduled my coaching call. I had my coaching call done the next day. The third day I was ready to start a business.
Hmm.
So that was it for me. I This business is just something every household should have. That
Yeah.
is something I have to say. Every household, if you think you want something good for yourself, for your generations to come,
Mm-hmm.
for your kids, for everyone around you, you
Mm-hmm.
need to start this business. You absolutely need to start this business. Thank you so much, Ishma. Thank you.
Yes, awesome, awesome, awesome. I just want to say something. I just cannot not say this. When money enter, help me finish that sentence. Love is sweeter.
Love is sweeter, yeah.
Yes, so
Yes, so thank you so much, AJ, for sharing that. You heard her, guys. If you want a change in your life, and it will come in unexpected ways, right? Like she didn't think it was going to help with her home, with her personality, with her work. Look at what the business is doing. It's not just about the money; it's everything, right?
Has done a
Thank you
lot,
so
a
much for
lot.
sharing that. Osta, tell us about your own biggest achievement or biggest experience with this business so far.
Yeah, for me, apart from the financial aspects, like Ajara said, I'm in it for the money. But one thing it did for me was to bring out that hidden personality in me. There are a lot of things that I didn't know I could do. But this business opened my eyes to it. Because this business, you have a lot of personal development involved.
Yeah.
Ordinarily, if I'm on my own, I don't have that push to do certain things. But after watching the masterminds and then the community, when we meet like this, the different things that we are being taught and everything, I started to take that step and come out of my shell. And I realized that there are a lot of things that I could do. I developed new skills. I mentioned earlier, I never knew anything about video editing and all that. And I don't think I would have found myself going to try anything about video editing because I just felt you pay people to do that for you. But it brought out that in me, and I found out that it's something that you can easily do. You
Mm-hmm.
know, it's just for you to put your mind to it. Like we always have this training about mindsets.
Yeah.
When there's a mindset change,
Mm-hmm.
anything you can dream of, you can do it. And that is one thing I've started doing. I've started doing. And it has also brought out that like Ajara, I talk a lot. But only when I'm with my friends. So, but with this business, I find out that I can talk to anybody. I've had people come to me to say, man, I've seen your videos. You are so vocal. You are so eloquent. You are so, and I'm like, if only you knew that it wasn't like this before. I got this from my business. These are the things that my business made me do that I never knew I could do before. Even some people that come to me to ask about this business, they tell me, okay, I would love to be part of this business, but I don't think I can come in front of the camera like you do. You're so good in front of the camera. And I'm like, this thing is practice makes perfect. When you come into this business, you won't even know when you start doing it. You just find yourself start doing it. So there are a lot of things that this business teaches you. And then there's this networking. Like I tell you, in our community, you have people from diverse cultures,
Mm-hmm.
so you network with people. There are friends that have now turned sisters. A lot
Mm-hmm.
of these people, you've not seen them, but the way you relate, you will look at it will be as if you've known them way back. You
Yeah.
know, that is another beauty of this business.
Mm-hmm.
So you are not alone. You are in the midst of a community that is there, caring and always ready to hold you by the hands. So
Yes.
don't think about the financial aspect alone. It's just like an all-round changer.
Mm-hmm.
It changes everything about your life. It changes everything about your personality. And just look at the example that Ajara gave us.
Mm-hmm.
It's built her marriage. The love grew in a marriage just from starting this business. So, my dear, don't waste time. Come up and experience all that we're experiencing in this business.
Yes, 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 yes. Amazing, amazing. Thank you so much for sharing that, Osta. Okay, let's hear from Solange. Solange, tell us what is your biggest achievement so far in the business?
Oh no, for me, I mean, I think that I have mentioned that already. It's really the fact that I've been able to travel the world
Mm-hmm.
thanks to this business. It's my business sponsoring all my travel,
Mm-hmm.
and uh, and as well the fact that I still have members of my family in Congo, and I really needed to have additional income to be able to help them. And I started my business back in 2020. It was the pandemic, and they were not as fortunate as we were
Mm-hmm.
here in Canada, where the government was giving money
Yeah.
freely. And so, yeah, that business really helped me to be able to give back, to help as well others, and really, and as well, I mean, the personal side that Austa mentioned as well, personal development. Um, I'm a leader of women at my church, and I feel like here I'm doing the same. I help people when people are coming to me asking questions. I'm available to help them because we are all going to the same goal, of building our dreams and leaving a legacy to our family. Especially as Africans, I think that we really need to learn how to build generational wealth. There is not a lot of that in our community, and
Mm-hmm.
I'm in the right path with this business to be able to do that. So
Mm-hmm.
that's amazing. Yeah,
Yeah.
there's nothing comparable.
Yes, yes, totally, totally. I love the perspective you came from in terms of helping others, right? Because yes, it's one thing for us to say, "Oh, we're making a whole lot of money," but there's another thing to actually also be able to make an impact on people's lives, and that is one thing that this business allows us to do. Because ordinarily, if you're just to rely on your job and then you have all these people looking up to you from back home, it becomes kind of almost a pain to help them, even though you want to, but you just cannot, right? But when you have this extra source of income, it helps you to be able to help others. So I love that, Solange. Thank you for sharing. Let's move over to Mafe. Mafe, can you tell us what your biggest experience or achievement has been with the business so
Yeah. As AJ said, money. So I joined this business because I want to have extra income. So I've been working for over 20 years, but living paycheck to paycheck. So I want to have extra income to not to worry about emergency fund, right? So for if you have something came up that uh, yeah, it's emergency fund, and then the personal growth, as you said, all of you said that personal growth. It is to me, it's really because I used to be introvert, very shy. I couldn't even open my mouth public. I couldn't even go live like this in my
far?
business page. I cannot even 1 minute. No, I'm so scared because I'm scared of what people say
Yeah.
to me.
Mhm.
But now because it really helps me. One time I had that 90 days go live challenge and I made it, and it really improves me with my speaking skills. It really and it changed me my mindset. Usually I'm negative, but although this business it has a journey, you have to embrace. There's high and low, so sometimes you have negative thoughts, but because of the community, I was able to uh, be positive in everything that I say, and I keep moving forward. That's how it is. So it's really helpful. I'm grateful that with this business, not only earning extra income, it helps my personal growth, and also this business helped me with my tax write-off. So everything personal expenses, it's tax write-off because we are running through attraction marketing. What we spend for the business, even in our houses, it's tax write-off. Even if your makeup, your clothes, everything. That's how I like it because of that win-win situation. If you have lots of overtime in your main job, it will gonna what you call that
Taxed.
what
The
To be
tax.
taxed.
yes, yes. So it will not pay you to go not go to Uncle Sam because this business will get it tax write off. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes.
Amazing, amazing. You know, that's an interesting perspective that we hardly ever talk about on the live. But usually I bring that up when I'm having my strategy sessions, is the tax benefit of having your own business and a home-based business at that in Canada or in US or really any of these countries, you know, in the diaspora, right? Is that normally when you're working, your employer has already taken the tax before the income hits your account. Whereas
Mhm.
with business, the reverse is the case,
Yeah.
right? So just like Mafe said, that allows you to be able to reduce your tax threshold just
Yeah.
because you can write off all your typical household bills. All those bills that you're worried about becomes a benefit, right? Uh-huh. So thank you for sharing that, Mafe. Let's hear from Tosin. Can you tell us what your biggest experience or biggest achievement has been so far with this business?
Oh, thank you, Coach Judith. One of my biggest achievements in this business is this business has helped me to be able to reduce my working hours. Like, I don't, I thought when I started this business that okay, let me just be building this business. I want to have early retirement, but I can see that in this business, it's not even about early retirement. It's like retire so sooner than you expected. Because when I came into the community, when I saw people like in 2 years in the business, they get retired, they get sit at like boss free, and they are just facing their business doing it full time. I was like, wow, so this is possible. And that was, I know that this business can give me everything. And it has given me this, that I was not doing any full-time job anymore. And I remember when I started this business, I started in 2020. In 2022, sorry, yes, in 2022, in my job place, it just became so toxic for me. My coordinator, then I told my mentor, because I always discuss everything with my mentor. We are like a sister. And my coordinator just changed overnight. Anything I do, nothing is good. Everywhere became so toxic. I was like, what is going on? What is going on? And you know what? So I have to tell them that thank you. So I have to quit my job. I told them thank you. Just hold your job, because I cannot come and kill myself because of your job. And guess what? Why I was able to do that is because I already have something that I've been doing since 2020 that's giving me 5 figures, 4 figures every month. So it's so easy for me to quit my job, to stay home. And I stay home for 5 months. I was home. And even during that period, like I quit my job in August. September of that year, my husband was laid off. And
Hmm.
I and my husband, we are home. No job, but we are good. We're fine. I still stay home for 5 months. We're not in rush of looking for job. I have my parents over at that time. My house is so full. I have 2 children. I just sat down at home, relaxed myself for five. I said, even this winter, I'm not working this winter, and I stay home. And now I said in one of my heart, I said, who can you do that? If we don't have any option that we can say that, oh, I just want to stay home for 1 month, not doing anything. Because money is coming out from something. That's why we have to have another streams of income. We don't have to be at the mercy of a boss that is not giving you problem at work. But you cannot leave that job, because that is where your source, your means of livelihood, that is where it come from. You want to pay mortgage, you want to pay your bills, you want to pay this. We cannot continue living like that in this diaspora. We need to have something on the side. So that was what happened to me in 2020 and 2022. And guess what? In last year, 2 years ago, I just want to have my third baby, the baby I'm holding right now. I can't believe it. All my 2 children I had before, I worked from beginning to the end of having my baby. But this one 1 month after pregnancy, I couldn't walk. For good 8 months, I was on sick bed for good 8 months out of 9 months of pregnancy. But guess what? I'm living comfortable. I'm okay. Because even why I cannot even do my business at that time, something is coming out from that business. That business is giving back to me. I'm getting passive income from that business, even when I'm not like fully active in my business. So I don't know what somebody can tell me about this business. I was like, what can you do? That is it. Because I told my husband, if even at that time, I told my boss that I'm sorry, I can't continue this job because this pregnancy, because I'm feeling like I want to faint at work. Even that was the day I can remember a day I go to my director's office. I was crying. I said I want to go home. My director said I cannot go home because I'm working as early child educator. There's no one to replace me, and we work on a number of children. I cannot leave my other partners. I was like, I want to go home. I'm not staying at this job. I can't stand, and I'm feeling like I want to faint. But all this thing I'm saying is still go back to my business, because if I don't have anything at home, I can't just stay 8 months at home doing nothing. And where am I going to get that money from? I will still be like, maybe I should manage myself to work. Maybe I should go and do 4 hours. Maybe I should go and do 5 hours. But I was okay. I just stay home, relax myself, and that is one of the things that I can never forget that God has done for me in this business. And for me, I'm not even a full-time person anymore. It's
Mhm.
4 hours job. Even if I'm going back to work, I'm still on mat leave. Even if I'm going back to work, I just want to go and do 4 hours job. And I'm looking forward to quit my job very, 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 very soon. So those are the things that, everything everybody is saying about this business is what I'm experiencing. My personal development is amazing. I'm a very, very shy person. I'm a very, very shy. Even, sometimes some of people that we did sorry, I'm so sorry about my baby today. Some of my friends from from my childhood, when they see me on Facebook, they connect with me. They say, Tosin, is that you? Because the way I'm talking, they know I don't talk. I'm just easy going person. I don't talk to people. I don't mingle with people. But this business has done a lot for me, and I'm so grateful for that. Thank you.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. Wow, that was a very amazing story and journey. Thank you for sharing, Tosin. And I can relate with you on so many levels. Talk about dealing with, workplace toxicity or workplace politics, and wanting to be your own boss at the end of the day. That's exactly why I decided to start or call my brand Digital Boss Babe, because when I was starting my business, that was the big thing on my head was this business was my exit strategy so that I can escape all the politics I was facing at work. And I can tell you guys for a fact that is one of the biggest achievements that this business has helped me accomplish. So if you're that person out there who you are enduring your job, maybe you don't like your job, or maybe you like your job but you don't like your coworkers or your boss, and you're always struggling to go there every day, but you just have to endure because there's no plan B, there's no option, you don't have a choice, right? The bills will continue to come whether you like your job or you hate your job. So you just continue to endure the situation. Guys, we're here to tell you that it is possible for you to have a plan B here and use this business like I did to be your exit strategy to become your own boss. Okay, become your own digital boss. And yes, besides that, what I said about firing my boss, but even having that time freedom, like being able to actually plan your own day so that your life is not revolving around your work. Instead, you block out when you want to work and when you want to enjoy, right? Talk about that time freedom. Just this morning, I went with my baby, my daughter, when we have this music thing that we usually do, like this mommy and baby thing, right? If I was working, I would not be able to do that, right? But now I'm able to have that kind of quality time with my children, with my spouse, with my family. We can do whatever we want. We can travel when we want. And you know what? It's not just about traveling and coming back to bills, but coming back to checks in the mailbox. You can't get that with a job, right? You can't get that with a job because you have to take permission first to go on that vacation. And while you're on that vacation, you're counting all the money that you are spending, and then you're worried about the bills that you're coming back to, right? But with our online business platform, it's a totally different ballgame. You can have the best of both worlds. So I hope we've been able to inspire you guys today. I know we have spent quite a while here today. I know I was thinking 1 hour top, we're gonna be done. But when we get talking about this business, we're always so excited. We can talk from now till tomorrow. Okay. So bear with us, bear with us. before we round up, okay, and we're going to give you one final word. Each of us is going to give you one final word. I just want to quickly invite every one of you who is watching to our live webinar today. It's actually going to start in the next 25 minutes, okay? So if you have not yet watched that live webinar, all you need to do is go to the website that you see. Each of us has our website on the screen right now. Go to the website and just put in your name and email. It's free to watch. We're not asking you to do anything, but just come and watch and get more insight as to how this business can work for you too. Okay. All
Mhm.
right. What's the final word for the audience that you want to give to everybody, Tosin?
Yeah.
You're done? Okay. All right. How about Mafe? Mafe,
Yeah.
what's
So,
Sorry, my baby's crying. Sorry.
okay.
Oh, that's okay. That's okay. We'll
Yeah.
skip over
So,
you.
for those who wants to and curious about this business, because somebody asked me that too, because I posted some income from one of our business global business partners, so they're curious. So if you're curious, simply start. The sooner you start, the sooner you start, the sooner you'll see what is possible in this business. So trust yourself and take a leap of faith.
Mhm.
And check my business. It's the website there, www.mafikbusinessconsultant.com. You just register your first name and your valid email address and study this business if this business is for you.
Mhm. Absolutely. Absolutely. Thank you, Mafe. What's your final word for the audience, Solange?
Yeah, so if you are tired of having holes in your pocket, and that's the moment for you to start your business and start now, not in December, but January is still there. You have still few days to start your business, so start it.
Yes, yes, absolutely. Thank you, Solange. How about you, Osta? What's your final word for the audience?
Yeah, if you're looking to start something new, something at the side to earn more income, just start your online business now. The perfect time to start is now. There is never a perfect time. Stop procrastinating. Start now and start taking those baby steps towards achieving your dream of earning more income. And you must just be surprised. You might set a goal of 1 year, and within a month, you have started earning that income that you dream of. So take that step now. Take that leap of faith now.
Awesome, awesome. Thank you, Osta. All right, AJ, over to you. Final word.
Okay, so for me, let me just say this. I started this business with all my savings. I had no plan B, just one goal to actually create a better life for myself. And fast forward today, I'm receiving checks almost weekly from this same digital business. Giving up? Never. Mba. My vision for this 2025 and beyond is bigger, and I'm determined to achieve even more success. So if you're still doubting yourself or wondering if you can succeed, here is a sign for you tonight. You're not watching this live by mistake, or maybe even if you're watching a replay, you're not watching it by mistake. Yes, you can. You can actually succeed with this business with the right mindset, willingness to learn, and commitment to grow. Anything is possible. You dare to dream big, take the leap of faith, and change your life. Thank you.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. I love that. All right. Tosin, are you able to say something now? Okay, while she's still thinking about that, I'm just going to say one thing to you guys. So, some of you already know this, but I'm just going to say it again, anyways, because hey, we only have like 8 days. In fact, let's just call it 7 days before this month is over. So, I've been saying this, and I'm going to say it again. There's a bonus for all you guys who start your business this month of January. We only have 1 week left for this month to be done. And once this month is done, the bonus is done. Okay, so if you want extra perks, extra cash back for starting your business, we're talking about upwards of $2,000, then now is the time to start. Don't wait. Don't say next week. Don't say next month. Don't say next year. Start now because this offer is a limited time offer and it doesn't come often. Okay, so take advantage of it. Contact any of us and let's get you started. Okay. All right. Until we come your way again next time, guys. Take care. Take care, everyone.
Bye,
Bye
everyone.
bye.